from a 23-year-old registered medical technologist, creative content maker, an entrepreneur, striving to be the best version of myself while making an impact on other people's lives. Be inspired, be influenced, and at the same time, grow and develop yourself with me from upcoming amazing speakers from all walks of life. Only here at Lorraine's Lavue. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following segments are those of the host and guest only. Viewers' discretion is advised. I would like to welcome everyone sa ating Lorraine's Lavue, and this is our second episode, and I would like to take this opportunity as well to thank everyone for watching, diba? And also for supporting me with this live sessions or yung mga ganitong segment natin. And I hope nag-add value din talaga kami sa inyo kasi yun naman talaga yung goal, diba? To add value to you na nanonood ngayon. So without further ado, guys, I would like to introduce to you our speaker for tonight. So our speaker for tonight is a certified public accountant. Kaya sobrang credible naman talaga to talk about finances, diba? And also a former SGV senior associate, former university professor, a USANA million peso achiever. Grabe, milyonaryo na to, guys, diba? And also a travel incentive qualifier sa Boracay, Taiwan. And ngayon, diba, sa Bali, Indonesia. A USANA silver director, a goal-driven, passionate in what he does, and a big dreamer. And sobrang ito yung loding-lodi or sobrang iniidolo talaga namin sa aming community or sa aming USANA business or sa negosyo namin, diba? So, let us all welcome, guys, dito sa live natin, our very own Coach JLB, diba? Coach John Lester Banga. Hello, Coach! Hi! Welcome and thank you for making time tonight.
And thank you so much for having me here, Lorraine. And I'm so excited for this interview session, and congratulations for your weekly live, right? Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Congratulations for providing value to your people, to your friends, to your family. And I hope that tonight we got to share something that they could learn. So hello to our viewers. Hi, Christian watching. That's my friend. And I'm so excited for him to learn for tonight. Our associates in Manila, and to our mentors who are also watching. So good evening, everyone. Thank you once again, Lorraine, and I'm so excited. So let's get it on, and let's share what we can share for tonight.
Thank you so much, Coach JLB. Diba? Alam ko super busy din talaga to si Coach JLB, pero pag sabi, Coach JLB, pwede ka ba? Yes na agad yan, diba? Lalo na when it comes to giving value, diba? Or giving back to the people. Lalo na din to sharing or imparting his knowledge about finances kasi ito yung pinaka-forte ng ating speaker for tonight. So, later on, mas malalaman pa natin yung pinaka-topic talaga natin. Pero for now, diba, syempre kilala ko na to si Coach JLB. Pero yung mga nanonood sa atin, yung ibang viewers or yung ibang kakilala ko personally, hindi pa kilala si Coach JLB. So, sino nga ba talaga si Coach JLB? Coach JLB, kwentuhan mo naman kami about yourself.
Yes. Okay, so who's JLB? I'm from Davao, and I'm your typical ordinary guy. Your average person who has big dreams for his family. So I'm a fourth child among my 6 siblings. I cannot say that we're so poor, and I cannot also say we're in the middle. We're just living a family na we can just cater our needs. So because of that, I have dreams for my family, and sabi nila, once you want to excel in life, you got to learn and be good in your studies. So yun yung ginawa ko. So that's when I inayos ko yung pag-aaral ko. So elementary, high school, I became valedictorian kasi konti lang din yung estudyante doon sa amin, and because of that, I gained a scholarship. So I'm a scholar. And I studied accountancy, and I became a CPA. And after that, I taught in a university. I was hired as professor, so teaching accounting, taxation, and auditing. And at the same time, I worked in one of the prestigious accounting firm here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Started as a tax associate. Then a year after, I transferred in Makati. So I had multinational clients and I was promoted as a senior associate. So I resigned last 2019 and I shifted to becoming a freelance. So I was a consultant in a telecommunications company. But right now, I just July, so
Mm-hmm.
I stopped it and I really did this business that we are doing together as a full time. So right now, I'm
Wow.
teaching working professionals. Doing this business on the side and helping them earn extra dollars at the same time helping them grow. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And also at the same time teaching people what I have learned throughout my years in learning, attending seminars. So I hope we got to provide value for tonight and share something that could help your viewers as well. So hi
Yes.
to Miss Mary Ann all the way from
Thank you.
Italy. We have
Yes.
Shao.
Yes, diba? And so, sa sobrang galing ng speaker natin, guys, just to share with you, ang dami niya talagang na-interview ng mga successful people. Coach JLB, can you share naman kahit onting details lang sa mga na ano niyo na po, na-interview niyo na successful people? Since ngayon, ikaw yung ini-interview ko, diba? Kasi ikaw na yung one of the successful people na I really look up to. So, can you share yung experience niyo naman before na kayo po yung nag-interview ng mga successful people as well?
Yeah, the reason why I interview those people is they have been my inspiration. Because I believe, sabi nila, so the journey started when I aim to top the board exam. So that's when I had the hashtag dream big. So that's when I follow successful people, and by following them, I am inspired sa mga ginagawa nila, sa mindset nila. So knowing that hindi kami mayaman and they are rich and they are successful. So I wanted to follow them. I wanted to learn from them. So what I did is I keep reading books and following those people who inspired me the most. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess my turning point during that time for me to really interview those people is they have been an inspiration to me. So one of which is Bo Sanchez. He
Wow.
influenced me in terms of my spiritual life and
Mm-hmm.
dreaming and going for your dreams, believing in yourself. At the same time, the good thing about him is nagtuturo din siya about financial literacy, so about stock market, about business. So
Mm-hmm.
keep following him until such time. I can still remember, sabi ko, one day, I got to interview with this guy and I got to have a close-up conversation, and I did it. So that's what that started, and then the rest follow, wherein I interviewed like Francisco, one of
Mm-hmm.
the business guru we have right now. Sino pa ba? And few people, author of the books and in real estate, in other business. The same time, I also interviewed one of our Pacman, di ba? Pambansang
Wow.
Panaon. Manufacturer,
Yeah.
because of this business. So hindi lang millionaire, billionaire. So I believe
Billionaires.
there are also there are ordinary people, but they made the success, and I wanted to learn from them. So yeah, I'm excited na ako naman i-interview, 'di ba? So
Yes, di ba? Kami naman yung magle-learn from you. So with that,
yes.
let's start, Coach Jelby, sa ating first question for this evening, right? So, Coach Jelby, can you tell us naman, how did you start your journey with yung pagiging interested mo, kumbaga, with your finances, with your cash flow? Kasi diba, di naman yan basta-basta tinuturo din. Or tinuro ba yan sa inyo as a CPA? Tinuro din po ba sa inyo na, o dapat alam mo yung cash flow mo, diba? So, can you give us your story about that?
Yeah. So for those who are watching, we have 12 viewers. Also share your concerns about your cash flow, right? Or your problems or anything you can share about, or para may
Yes,
interaction
comment
naman. So we
down.
have,
Yeah.
yeah. So comment cash if you want to have more cash. Ayan, type nyo yung cash if you want
Type
to have more
cash.
cash. Oo. So let's see if yan, but based on your question, Lorraine, no. So I guess that started with my desire to really change the life and the situation we have as a family. 'Di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi pag mahirap ka, the only way that you need to do is for you to get wealthy or for you to get rich, right? So that
Mhm.
started my desire to also elevate my life, my desire for me to change the situation we have in our family. So ang nangyari, Lorraine, was
Mhm.
yun, nag-enroll ako ng accountancy because I wanted to learn business. Kasi
Yeah.
knowing, di ba, kung titingnan mo top 10 richest men in the world or successful, they have businesses. Right? They
Mhm.
have businesses. And wanted to learn accountancy. So, nung learning about accounting, hindi talaga tinuturo yun. Ang tinuturo doon is how can you improve the company's accounting, the cash flow, budgeting. There is advantage in there, pero nung reality, the reality happens na
Yeah.
we are being taught na once you are being good at school, yan, and you
Mm.
will have a
Excel.
better job. So you will land a better job, have a good paycheck. But then you can see the reality na it's not the case, right? Like
Mhm.
makikita mo yung pera mo kahit professional ka, konti talaga. 'Di ba? So kahit anong effort mo, you will have a limited source of cash flow. So, yan talaga yung turning point na sabi ko, yes, you are professional, you have maganda yung ano mo, naka-long sleeve ka, you have a
Mm.
license, but reality strikes na ang dami mong pangarap, 'di ba? Ikaw
Opo.
ba nanonood ngayon, marami ka din bang pangarap? So, 'di ba, I believe na we all have dreams, we have our goals. It's just that with our current finances, hindi siya nangyayari. It
Yeah.
cannot provide. So, that's when I started exploring. So, ang first ko
Mm.
ata is about me reading books about personal growth, about
Mm.
finances. So, that's when I started learning about it and following those people. So, yun na, nag-start ako kaka-follow kay na Bo Sanchez and the rest of the people who are into business, personal growth. And then that's when I attended seminars. Sayang nga, no, I can share my screen sana with um, trainings about cash flow, about how to become millionaire, how to become successful. I was attending trainings, seminars, even for free or binabayaran ko because I wanted to learn from them, 'di ba?
Mhm.
So, while working as a CPA in a company, I got to attend seminars, learn from them, and meet successful businessman. Yan, mga
Yeah.
may-ari ng company. So ako lang yung 20 that time. Ako lang yung nasa
Wow.
20. So sila mga nasa 40s, 50s na. So yun, I got to learn from them. So
Mm.
'di ba, pag mahirap ka kasi ang kailangan mo lang matutunan paano yumaman. 'Di ba? So matutunan paano mayaman. So yun, I until such time I was introduced to into this business wherein um it's a vehicle for me to make it happen kasi
Yeah.
aanhin ko yung mga natutunan ko kung hindi ko naman i-apply. So the good thing is I found a way because 'di ba sabi nga sa Bible, if you knock you will find,
Yeah.
the door will open for you if you keep searching and looking for it. So I was just lucky to have that opportunity wherein I am doing it right now. So I believe it's not just about hard work, it's also working smart. So finding a vehicle wherein you can apply all the things that you have learned.
Oh, that's nice. It's really nice. You know, from reading books, from interviewing people, and then applying those learnings from the books. Do you also listen to podcasts and audiobooks, Coach JLP? Or into reading po
Yes,
talaga?
it's a combination. So I read every day and I also listen to YouTube. And hindi ako
Wow.
masyado sa podcast kasi parang I am already following sa an author in YouTube. So yeah.
Ah, yeah, yeah. So,
Sometimes
grabe.
I listen to podcasts and I guess you have also a podcast, right? So
Yes.
just listen
Ma-upload
to
natin to, Coach.
yes,
Yes.
yun.
Yes, thank you
Yes, I
so
guess
much.
that's how I started my interest,
Mm-mm.
my journey about learning about finances. Kasi they say that the difference between rich and poor is what? Financial literacy.
Yeah.
Yan. Pa-type
Mm-mm.
naman financial literacy if you believe that the difference between the rich and poor is financial literacy. Yan.
Yes, type
Type
it
nyo,
down,
financial
guys.
literacy.
Financial literacy
Yan.
kasi yan ang ating main topic for this evening, di ba? So
Yeah.
grabe, di ba? Ang napansin ko talaga kay Coach JLB is yung intentional talaga siya to learn, intentional siya to to discover and explore, 'di ba? Kasi minsan kahit anong ano natin, kahit anong gusto natin na yumaman or gusto nating mag-improve yung sarili natin or yung finances natin, 'di ba? Gusto lang natin siya pero walang intentionality to do something about it, kumbaga. Pero with Coach JLB, kung bakit nandyan siya sa estado niya ngayon, 'di ba? It is because there's an intentionality, intentional talaga siya to learn and take actions dun sa mga learnings na yon, 'di ba? So ngayon naman, Coach Shelby, let me ask you naman, how's your journey so far? Since syempre, for sure, may ups and downs yan, 'di ba? So, can you share us more about naman dun sa mga ups and downs na yan, kung paano mo yun na-handle, paano mo na-overcome and everything?
Yeah. I guess, Lorraine, I really started no with the desire. Just what I mentioned, the desire to change the status of your family, your situation, na kahit professional ka. So once you have the desire, you keep searching for it, you keep exploring. That's what I did. I keep exploring. And when the moment when I found that opportunity, which I am doing right now, which I
Mm-hmm.
am so grateful to the person who shared it to me. So I believe if there is person who is sharing you about something, you got to appreciate that because you'll never know that that is an answered prayer. So what
Yeah.
happened to me, Lorraine, was I always believe that it's through entrepreneurship na I could change. I mean, it's there is cash flow there. There's more cash in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I've also learned is there is a structure in building your solid financial foundation. Ang pinaka bottom line niyan is financial literacy. I guess I've taught that to Christian who is listening right now. So financial literacy. The second one is if you are already knowledgeable, you know what to do. The next step is what? Is for you to increase your cash flow. So that's what I did. I keep searching for cash flow because it's easier for you to be debt free, to buy health and insurance, and to invest into something if you have a cash flow. Because reality strikes that your salary, my salary back then was not enough. 'Di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Sa that's a reality. Minsan nga nag-abroad pa para mag-increase, 'di ba? But
Yeah.
I haven't got a chance to go to abroad. So I need to find an opportunity wherein I could increase my cash flow. So I believe it's through entrepreneurship. And tatlo yung criteria ko para mag-involve into business. So ayan, baka may mga question and answer tayo mamaya and maybe we can give something to our viewers, right? So pag nakikinig ka ngayon, type
Yeah.
3 if you are listening. Ito yung tatlong criteria ko that yan, type 3 if you're listening. Tatlong criteria ko na uh, if me involving into the business. First one is I can do it part-time because I was still working. And I just want to explore. Parang it's hard for me to take risk if involve ko agad yung sarili ko into doing that which is I'm uncertain. So first thing that I did, criteria ko was I can do it part-time on a part-time basis. 'Di ba? Because I need to provide my needs, ganyan. Pangalawa is it has a small capital but the earning potential
Mm-hmm.
is big. And the third one is if mag-establish na ako ng business, I want it international. That I could scale it up, not just in the Philippines. So yun
Mm-hmm.
yung tatlong criteria until, yun, sabi nga, if you keep searching, you will find. And I found that
Yeah.
vehicle. So that's what I did. I jumped into the business. I don't have a network. I don't have that so much money. Wala kang savings pag nag-work ka. And that's reality. Tama ba?
Yes. Yes.
Type savings if you agree to me na you're working pero wala ka masyadong savings, right? So that's the reality. So naghanap, I don't have that money to really start, so I just use my credit card actually to start that
Mm-hmm.
business. I don't have any network, but I just learned from the coaches and mentors. So I jump into the business believing that it could help me increase my cash flow. So after working doon, ginagawa ko yung business after work. So
Mm-hmm.
work, business, I got to learn and learn and learn. And
Yeah.
even though I don't know how to do it, I believe there is already a system and I just need to learn from them. So nangyari, Lorraine, I was earning. So I am
Mm-hmm.
happy about it because
Mm-mm.
I'm earning on the side. But
Yeah.
6 months to 7 months right after, bumaba yung income ko that time. So 6 months I've earned, and after few months I have zero income. But I didn't stop because I believe in what I'm doing, with what
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing. So I didn't stop even though I'm not earning, because I believe during that time I approached my mentor and sabi ko I wanted to be a millionaire already.
Mm-hmm.
Want to be a millionaire. Sabi ko, and she asked me, sabi niya, why do you want to become a millionaire? Sabi ko lang, I just want to be a millionaire. 'Di ba? Parang sabi ko, why not? 'Di ba? Pero she asked me, how about your knowledge about your activities, your skills, your habits, and your character? Because she mentioned that if you will just focus on improving that aspect, that personal growth, eventually your income will just follow. So it strikes me na, o nga no, if I will just focus on growing myself, my knowledge, my activities, my attitude, my skills, my habits, my character, tatas din eventually yung income ko. So that's what she said, and that's when I said, okay, and I will just focus on that one. So I keep focusing on my activities, and that's when I regain again my income. Ayan. So, 6 months I've earned, and 6 months I didn't earn while working ha. So, I'm still working during that time. Kasi mahirap talaga, gusto ko talaga maka-give back sa parents ko, mapag-aral yung kapatid ko, but I cannot do so. Kasi nga limited. So, the only thing that could change is my business kasi variable siya, hindi siya fixed. So, I can dictate the income that I want. Of course, sa work natin, hindi naman pwedeng sabihin natin sa boss na, boss, kailangan ng 50,000 next month. Diba? Hindi naman pwede yun. So, the only thing that I can change is my business. So, the good thing about doing a business is you can dictate the income that you want as long as you put the hard work and effort in it. So, 6 months, I've earned. 6 months, I didn't earn. And right after that, nag-jump yung income ko the next year into 6 times. Yan. So, from the moment na zero, nag-jump siya into 6 times. So, type 6 times. If you want also your income to level
Grabe yung
up to
six
six
times.
times, yes. And from that 6 times, so, just earning 5 digit per month, part-time, until yun nga, nag-shift ako into self-employment. I was a consultant and put more focus doon sa business ko. And a year after, that's when I've earned my first million in the business, like total. And then I've earned, of course, it comes with effort and action, right? But I never thought that it's possible. So yung sinabi ko sa mentor ko na I wanted to be a millionaire on that particular year, 2 years after nangyari siya. So I guess it's very important to have someone that will teach you, that will mentor you in terms of doing what you're doing right now, because they can guide you, parang mas ma-lessen na yung mistakes mo. So yan yung naging journey, and even though I was teaching financial literacy, Lorraine, I got into investment wherein I know it's a scam, but I still jump into it, believing that I want easy money. Ayan, sino ding mga naka-experience ng easy money? Type me if you have experience investment na you want an easy money. Ayan, type me. So I've jumped into that
Mm-hmm.
one, and I got into quarter million debt.
Grabe.
So I got
Mm-hmm.
a quarter million debt, and but I was not devastated because I believe pwede siyang mabawi through my business. So nabayaran ko. So sa mga may utang dyan, type debt-free. Ayan, type debt-free if you want to be debt-free with your debts. Ayun yung magkaroon ng iniisip na utang. So type nyo debt-free. If you want to be debt-free. Ayan, so sa mga may utang dyan. So I had a quarter million debt. But
Mm-hmm.
the good thing is, I paid that for just 5 months. If I
Wow.
just get it,
Mm-hmm.
that payment through my business. And sabi ko for that last year, kasi sabi ko kasi yung goal ko for that year was, I want to be debt-free and I want to have
Mm-hmm.
at least 6 digit savings. So right after nung nagka-debt-free ako, I had already a 6 digit savings, and Right now, I'm going for my next goal. Ayan, naka-type ng Delphi si Christian and
Wow,
si Hazel.
yes. Mm-mm.
Yeah, go
Mm-mm.
guys, it's possible. So, yan yung nangyari, and right now I'm saving for my goal, and which is I'm excited. So yun, that was my journey. And after that, Lorraine, I was already teaching. You can also watch my Facebook video recordings about top 10
Yes.
limiting beliefs that keeps you
Mm-hmm.
poor, how to how to increase your cash flow. Ano pa ba yung mga tinuro ko? Ang dami, dami. How to be debt-free, yun. You can also watch that one. So, I guess that's the beauty as well of experiencing those moments wherein you can teach, 'di ba? Kasi nakaka-relate ka sa kanila. So, it's an up and down, and I'm still right now, I cannot even say, and I will not say that I get to success already, because for me, ang dami ko pang kailangang gawin, dami pang pwedeng mangyari. So, yun yung nangyari, and I'm always learning every single day, 'di ba? I'm always learning from the people, from my mentor, from my coaches. So, yes, that's what I'm doing right now, and that was my journey. It's an up and down, and yan, ang advantage lang talaga if you are doing a business is, in which the reason why I jump into this is, you got a freedom to decide the income that you want, to do whatever you want. If you put more effort, then you will earn more. That's my principle in this business. So, and I can be creative enough to who I am and what I want to be. So, that's the beauty about it. So, I
Yes.
guess if you want to jump into business as well, and if you believe you want to experience entrepreneurship or business, type business.
Yes,
Ayan.
type
Type business.
business. And tsaka Coach Jelby, based on your sharing, no, as in, ang pinaka nakita ko talaga or nakuha ko is yung point na, oo, nag-work ka, di ba? Pero it is not bad naman to add something on the side. Di
Yeah.
ba? Na
Yeah.
eventually, di ba, yun na yung magiging ano mo talaga eh, like source mo or money vehicle nga. The right term is
Yeah.
money vehicle na pwede naman eh, nag-work ka na full-time sa profession mo. At the same time, you have something on the side.
Correct.
Kasi kumbaga,
Correct.
'di ba, if something happens na hindi natin gustong mangyari or mga unexpected happenings or incidents, 'di ba? At least you have other source. Kumbaga, hindi
Yes.
lang yung as in yung income mo. And with that, na ano ko rin, na realize ko din na pwede natin ma-differentiate, 'di ba? And alam ko mas may explain mo to, Coach Jelby, yung difference ng linear income and leverage income. Kasi not everyone is knowledgeable about it. So, what's the difference po ba with it, Coach Shelby?
Yeah, if you want to learn more about this one, the details, then you can watch my video about linear and leverage income. You can learn more of that. But for the purpose of people who are watching it right now, yes, that's the reason why I put more effort into this business, because of leverage income. And but prior to that, giving more additional to what you said, Lorraine, no, na it's not really bad to add source of cash flow. It's just that people are just so lazy to increase their cash flow. And I don't know ba, kasi kahit sa ibang bansa, right, dalawa yung trabaho, tatlo yung trabaho, pero dito sa Pinas, yung mga tao pagod, 'di ba? Parang tamad, 'di ba? So they're already contented, but well, that's their choice. But I believe na it's not bad to add cash flow. And yung mindset ko that time, Lorraine, when I was still working, doing my business on the side, was option. Yun yung sabi mo, option, that later on, once hindi mo na gusto yung work mo, you have the option to leave it, and
Yes, yeah.
because you have the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the reason why I put more effort into this business is because leverage income. Because yung poor and middle class, they operate in linear income. So if they work, they get paid. But if they don't work, they don't get paid. So that is linear. And the sad thing about that is, if something happens to you, or if you cannot do anymore, then wala na ding income, right? But how does rich operates, which is, sabi ko, I wanted to be rich, I wanted to be wealthy, kasi 'di ba, I always believe God is so prosperous that He wants us to live a better life, a prosperous life. So sabi ko, how does rich operate? So the rich operates on a leverage income, like businesses and investment, right? So Like, di ba mga Lusyutan, Henry C, kahit hindi sila nagtatrabaho, they still earn because they have a system that it's not their effort only na magiging source ng income nila. Kasi we have only a limited time and effort. So if you have limited time and effort, limited lang din yung pwede mong i-earn. So how is it possible that you can have more time, you can have more effort? That's through building a system, leveraging or using other people's time and effort, a win-win situation wherein you give them an opportunity and they put their effort and time, and that's when you can maximize yours as well. So I believe na if I put more effort into my business right now, I could maximize it more into investing para mas lumaki pa siya, so that my money will work for me and I don't need to work for money. So that's the reason why I put more effort into this one, and that's a difference between linear and leverage income. So that's when, 'di ba, the system works for you and the money works for you. So type leverage income if you wanted to
Yes.
have leverage income.
Leverage income talaga. Kasi scary pag ano lang, pag linear income lang, coach, 'di ba? Kasi 'di ba, what if something happens unexpectedly like the pandemic, 'di ba? So ang daming nawalan ng work na yun lang talaga yung source of income nila. Pero
Mm-mm.
kung meron silang something on the side, at least may iba pang source. 'Di ba? So that's
Yes,
the
correct.
importance of it. And of course, ang nakot ko rin talaga na take away from your sharing, Coach LB, is yung exponential growth, 'di ba? Exponential growth na kumbaga meron tayong delayed gratification din na tinatawag na ano muna, tanim muna talaga ng tanim, and then eventually, 'di ba, you are overly compensated na with the business that you're doing, with
Mm.
the endeavors that you're doing. Kasi pag sa linear, 'di ba, pag linear income, oo, hard worker ka, 'di ba? Sipag mo, sige, overtime ganyan. Minsan hindi pa bayad yung overtime natin. So, parang binebenta or you're selling your time, 'di ba? Which is for me, that is the real currency for me is yung time mo eh. Kasi you're selling your time pag sa employment or pag linear yung income mo, 'di ba? But pag leverage, 'di ba, you will have that financial freedom, at the same time freedom, which is the real wealth. Kasi you have a lot of time to do the things that you really want, to spend it with your family and friends, and also to do the things that you're passionate about. 'Di ba? So that's
Correct.
that's a real wealth for me. It is the time, not really the money, but the lifestyle that it can give you. Kumbaga, 'di ba? It's not
Yeah.
the money itself, but the money kasi it is a tool to have the lifestyle that you want for yourself and for your family. 'Di ba? So it's not
Yeah.
really the money, but the lifestyle it can give. So ngayon,
Yeah,
another,
the main reason din naman talaga why people work so hard is
yeah.
because they wanted to earn and pay their bills and pay their needs.
Yes,
So question
exactly.
is, why not find a way for you to not just pay your needs but also pay your wants, ba?
Pay your dreams.
So yeah, pay your dreams.
Mhm.
So, and it's, as we have mentioned, it's not bad to add another source of income. You just need to put another effort. But
Yes.
20s to 30s, especially if you're 20s to 30s right now, or even if you're late 40s, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
'Di ba? You still
Mhm.
have time and you can still build up your finances. So the good thing about 20s to 30s, mga kaedad natin, is we can explore, we can fail, create mistakes. It's okay because we don't have that much responsibility. Kasi pag
Yes.
darating yung 30s, magkaka-family ka na, it's
Yeah.
different. And most of the time, people tend to forget their dreams and
Yeah.
their goals, 'di ba,
Mm-mm.
about it kasi it shifted.
Yeah.
So, but for me, regardless of your status right now, we all have the capacity to increase our cash flow, be knowledgeable, be financially literate, and while learning about that one, 'di ba? Kakabasa mo ng libro, kakaaral mo, 'di ba, minsan you also need to take good care of your eyes, and I believe you are promoting something, a product that you can promote wherein you can improve your eyes, especially na ako, babad ako sa computer and I keep
Uh-huh.
reading books.
Mm-mm.
So do you have I guess you are promoting something, you are sharing to
Yes,
me
of
about a product
course.
wherein we can improve more our health
Yes, yes.
in
Ito
terms
na
of our
nga
eye health.
yun, 'di ba, Coach LB? Kasi, ewan ko, 'di ba, nakita niyo may salamin ako, but Ito, kailangan na kailangan talaga nating lahat to, 'di ba? This is what we call the USANA Visionex. So anong meron sa USANA Visionex na product? This is a complete antioxidant formula wherein it is designed to protect the delicate tissues of our eyes kasi very delicate talagang eyes natin from photooxidation. And of course, itong product na to, may lutein na siya, may zeaxanthin, and bilberry extract work together to support healthy retinal function. And of course, may vitamin C din siya, which is a nutrient that help maintain the structure and integrity of our eyes. So, kasi na gusto kong ma-share to sa'yo, Coach Jelby, kasi I know, diba, CPA, kahit pa paano, diba, very ka talaga, like, tutok sa internet, tutok sa computer right now, kasi nga, tas puro numbers, ang liliit pa niyan sa Excel for sure, diba, or sa papers man yan. I'm not sure with the technicalities or yung mga ginagamit na tools sa mga CPA. Pero I know, diba, puro numbers yan. Kailangan natin protect yung eyes natin. And lalo na yung mga nag-work from home or yung nasa bahay lang talaga, tutok sa computer nila working. So I highly recommend talaga to try this USANA Visionex. And if you really want to try it out, just tap me, diba? Simply message me or Coach JLB, diba? Sa FB Messenger if you really want to try it out to protect your eyes, to support your eye health. Ayun na nga, Coach
Wow.
JLB, diba? Ayan, I hope matry natin tong lahat. Of course,
Yes,
ngayon
I would
naman,
love to try that one.
yes, diba? So, of course, ngayon naman, Coach JLB, since na-share na natin, diba, about difference of linear, leverage, diba? Ngayon naman, before I jump into the tips and tricks, diba, that you had, na gusto mo rin naman for sure i-share sa amin, I would like to ask naman your knowledge about the difference of good debt and bad debt. Since kasi gusto ko rin talaga maging knowledgeable ang ating viewers na may tinatawag tayong good debt and bad debt. Go, Coach.
Okay. So for the purpose of those who are listening wanted to know, the easiest way to share about or differentiate it is it's good debt if it's putting cash flow into your pocket. But if it's not, then that's bad debt. So for example, my phone, it's really costly. It's the most somehow most
One
expensive
of the
phone
most
right now.
expensive.
One of the most expensive phone we have right now. But I don't treat it ano ko siya, in installment ko siya for 3 months only. But it's a debt, right? But me believing that I can use this for my business, I am operating mobile, and even if it's a debt, I consider it's a good debt because I even paid it, I don't know, hindi ko natapos yung 3 months, nabayad ko lang siya in 2 months. Diba?
Wow.
And I use my business for that. So I had good marketing tools, hindi na naghang yung phone ko. So that's a good debt because it's providing cash flow. Like for example, if you purchase a car and just for you to,
Kumbaga asset
you
siya,
know,
Coach.
yes, that's an asset if it's providing cash flow, 'di ba? Pero for example, if you purchase a car and you just use it for personal use, tapos alam mo 'yon, you can have ano naman taxi or I think ano ba? Commute if in case that's possible on your end. And it's not putting cash flow, mas nagkautang-utang ka pa, 'di ba? Tapos yun, that's for me a bad debt. But if you use that car for you to have additional income, you can use it for, right? Unless you have extra money. So, of course, hindi na yan utang kasi hindi mo siya inutang. But
Yeah.
if you purchase it for debt and it's giving you more cash, then that's a good debt, 'di ba? That's a good debt instead of being bad debt. So, it's about what's the use of that
Yeah.
after, and ano yung effect niya sa cash flow mo. Will it add to your cash flow or not? Just like me starting my business, I don't have a cash. So ang ginamit ko, credit card ko. So me believing that, ay, business naman to and babalik naman, there is a product. So imagine mo, Lorraine, from that money, it go up to, I guess, 1,000 times.
Wow.
Imagine 1,000 times from that money. So imagine the impact. So it's also about taking risk and also calculating it. Diba?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for me that's the difference between bad debt and good debt.
Kumbaga,
Meron ka bang bad debt ngayon? So if you have bad debt or good debt,
yeah,
yan.
if you have bad debt, type 1. Type 1. If you have good debt, type 2. Ayan, para naman engaging ang ating talk right now. I hope talaga everyone na nanonood ngayon, nakakapag-add kami ng value sa inyo ni Coach Shelby. And with the sharing nga ni Coach Shelby about good debt and bad debt, to simply put it in words, di ba? Ang good debt, ito yung mga debt natin na it will generate money. Kumbaga, it is an asset,
Yeah.
like investment, business, diba? Such as that. And then the bad debt, ito yung mga nagbibigay lang sa atin ng problema. Diba? Like yung liabilities and all. Not really problema itself. Basta yung hindi mag-generate sa'yo ng pera. Diba? Hindi
Correct.
sa'yo may generate ng money. So, yan. I hope naging clear tayo sa good debt and bad debt. Kasi minsan, yung mga tao, ako personally, ganun din ako. Takot ako sa credit card. Takot ako sa utang, diba? But at the same time, na-realize ko with my journey in sa financial literacy na to and also sa entrepreneurship, naintindihan ko yung difference ng good debt and bad debt. And bakit kailangan talaga maging knowledgeable tayo about it? Kasi to be honest with you guys, ang mga mayayaman ngayon, marami din naman silang good debt. Madami silang good debt. That's why they're mayaman. They're rich right now. Kasi nga, madami silang mga good debt na they're leveraging on other people's money. Diba?
Yeah,
That's why mayaman sila ngayon. Yes, go
I have a
coach.
friend, Lorraine, who is also very rich. He borrowed money in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there is interest in it.
Yes.
He borrowed that one to purchase a land. Tapos yung lupa na yun, binili ng isang someone. So, calculating it, even if nanghiram siya ng pera doon sa bangko with an interest, pero mas malaki pa yung return pag binenta niya yung lupa. So for me,
Financial
that's a wise
literacy.
financial literacy. So it's just about you really knowing ano yung impact ng pera na yan. Diba?
And
So
learning how to make money work for you rather than working for money. Diba, coach?
yeah.
Kasi yun
marami,
talaga eh.
nagtaka ako, Lorraine, bakit yung mga dati, growing up, we don't have so much appliances, mga ganun-ganun.
Yeah.
Tapos sabi ko, bakit yung mga kapitbahay namin, ang daming mga ganyan, appliances. Yun pala, mga utang-utang yun. And I guess I've also learned that from my mother na it doesn't contribute eh. Maybe wala pa tayong pera talaga for that. So that's why as much as possible, nadala ko din siya right now. And prior to jumping doon sa top 3 tips, no, I always look at almost every day, every week, my cash flow, my inflow and my outflow of my cash. And kung tinitingnan ko kung negative ba ako or positive, or kung saan ko kukunin yung pera ko. So, I always look at my deadlines sa credit card, sa mga purchases ko, and my bills. Yan. So, tinitingnan ko yan. So, as you have mentioned, that's being aware of your cash flow. So,
yes.
Comes with a lot of factors, but if you keep learning, you got to manage all of it.
Yes, and ngayon naman, Coach JLB, since diba na-explain na natin somehow the different terms then about financial literacy, diba? Ngayon naman, I would like to ask you directly, Coach, diba? Ano na po ba yung sagot sa katanungan natin? Why is it so important to be well aware of your cash flow? At the same time, ano po ba yung mga tips niya dyan na pwede rin namin ma-apply personally? Kasi diba, I'm really learning a lot from this talk as well.
Yeah. We operate. For me, we cannot operate without money. That's the reality. For example, this one, we don't have gadgets, we don't have electricity, we don't have internet if wala tayong pera. So money is just an instrument, and even the Bible talks more about money. And money doesn't change people. Success and money doesn't change people. It magnifies who you are. That's why it's so important for you to become aware of how you manage money, how do you see about being rich, how do you see things about becoming rich, becoming wealthy. Minsan kasi kaya nga isa sa mga tinuturo natin yung top 10 limiting things that keeps you poor, 'di ba? Beliefs that keeps you poor is when you say na ayaw ko mang mayaman kasi mga masasama yan. So maybe you got to be aware about your beliefs regarding money, about wealth, about cash. Because if hindi ka aware nun, you won't change. And awareness is the key to change. Ayan, type awareness is the key to change. And by you listening and by you learning, you got to be aware and you got to be conscious. So for me, that's the importance of you. Ay, oo nga, no, tama nga pala, no, because maybe growing up, you are programmed to have that way. Maybe, di ba, pag nung lumalaki tayo, Lorraine, nakikita natin sa television yung mga mayaman, masasama, 'di ba? So we are programmed that way. And yung mga mahirap, yun yung mga bida. So therefore, we are programmed na ay magpakahirap lang ako kasi akong bida-bida. So programming is very important, and for you, in order for you to change that programming that you have, you got to learn and be exposed with people who keeps learning, who keeps talking about finances, how to become wealthy, how to invest. So that's the importance of you becoming aware. And at the end of the day, Lorraine, later on, you will have your own family. You got to purchase your house, your car. You got to be aware of your finances, and you got to be aware where you will get your finances. Diba? So being aware for me is very important because it will lead to change. Because when someone is not aware, that person will not change. Diba? Minsan nasabihan ka ng, uy, dapat ganito. So you become aware and that's the time you change. But if you don't expose yourself, you don't learn, then hindi ka aware na, ay, kailangan ko palang baguhin yung finances ko. And that's when you got to have a mentors, coaches, or community of friends of people who talks about that. So environment is also very important in becoming aware of your finances. Diba? Because it influences you. The way you talk about money, the way you dream together, diba? Minsan kasi pag yung friends mo magastos, ikaw madadala ka din doon. So kung yung friends mo ginagamit yung pera para sa alak, madadala ka din doon. But if your friends is talking about investing, about reinvesting into your business, so ganun ka din mag-isip. So it's also important to get to know your friends, 'di ba? So coming with the 3 tips, ayan, 3 tips ko. First one is yun, increase your financial literacy. It's very, very important. And for me, our mindset talaga is very, very crucial. Because it starts everything. Pag mali yung mindset mo, mali yung programming mo, mali na lahat yung action. Tama ba? So, 'di ba, kung ikaw na program na hindi ka mayaman, hindi ka mayaman, hindi ka maging successful, then you will not be doing anything. But if you help yourself to increase yourself, increase your financial literacy, it will change your action, your words. Right? So magsisimula talaga yan sa knowledge mo. That's why knowledge is power. 'Di ba? So, first tip ko sa inyo, ayan, tip number 1. Yan ha, pag nakikinig ka ngayon, tip number 1, ano yung tip nun? Increase financial literacy. So, what's your tip number 1? Type increase financial literacy. So, how to do that? It's through listening, it's through reading, it's through attending seminars, it's through listening to people, finding people who are talking about that and improving your lives. Yan. That's the way for you to increase your financial literacy and you become aware, ay, ganito pala yung changes, ganito pala mag-budget. Yan. That's the first thing. Diba? So, by you listening right now, yan, type thank you, diba? Kasi nagpa-program si Lorraine about FB Live. If you're watching right now, type thank you by Lorraine doing this FB Live, by providing value, and congratulations always, Lorraine, for doing this. And I believe this will be regular to you, right? So, yan, listening, ang daming materials we have right now. Diba? We are in the information age right now that you can have all the access in this world. Diba? Second one is about being clear with your financial goals. Kasi, you don't know what to do if you're not clear with where you are going. Tama ba?
Amount coach, right?
Yeah, so it starts with ano ba yung gusto mo? Ano ba yung goal mo? Ano ba yung when I dream and when I put goals, I put a deadline, I put a date, I put an amount to it. Everything has a price. And from there, you work backwards. So change your mindset, yan, increase mo yung financial literacy, know and be clear with your goals. Pag hindi ka clear sa yung goals, magpatulong ka. You ask someone who is good with it. Diba? Or you assess yourself, ano ba yung gusto mo? Because that starts with everything. So being very clear about your goals, then you got to work backward. Minsan kasi, and I listened to my mentor na sabi niya, majority of the people or average people, they just do what is available. But successful people, they know what they want and they work backwards. 'Di ba? So, therefore, you got to be clear with your financial goals and then work backwards. And the last one is find ways to increase your cash flow. Guys, I'm telling you, it's not, unless siguro you're earning well, you're comfortable with it, so be it. But if you think that your cash flow is not enough, the solution is to find ways for you to increase your cash flow. Ang dami-daming opportunities ngayon for you to increase your cash flow. 'Di ba? In our community, we are helping working professionals increase their cash flow. Majority of my associate, 99% are working professionals. And they are doing this business. We are teaching them, we're helping together to increase their cash flow, earn extra dollars, and also grow themselves. It's a holistic approach in the BFB community. So that's why if you are watching right now, you can be part of this community wherein our goal is to help people win, to be healthy, to be happy, and to be um, healthy, happy, and wealthy in life. Right? So that's what we are doing, and find ways to increase your cash flow. If you are still young, walang mawawala sa iyo. 'Di ba? Instead na uwi ka sa bahay, mag-FB tapos mag-Netflix. Find ways to increase your cash flow if in case you think you need to. Right? So walang masama if you want to increase your cash flow. So because yan, financial literacy, increasing your cash flow, pag yan na solidify mo, pag yan na cement mo yung dalawa na yan, everything will just follow. The reason why people don't buy insurance because they don't have the money. Right? So the way for people to buy stocks, buy investment, put more to pay their debt is because limited yung sources. So the solution, increase their financial literacy, surrounded with people, and increase their cash flow. So if you are looking for that, Lorraine can do that for you. She can teach you on that. We are teaching that one, especially if you believe that you have dreams in you and you want to fulfill but you don't know how. So I always believe na there is a way if you keep searching. So I guess that would be it, Lorraine.
Thank you so much. Grabe talaga si Coach Del. Hindi talaga ako nagkamali, di ba? Na kung sino ang invite ko for this session. Kasi ito talaga ang kanyang craft, di ba? About financial literacy. And sobrang hangang-hanga din talaga ako whenever he's teaching us. Kasi di ba, siya naman talaga mismo ang nagtuturo sa amin when it comes to financial literacy. Kasi di ba, siya din yung nagtuturo sa amin ng proper habits, proper activities on how to increase your financial literacy or education mo, kumbaga, or yung knowledge mo about finances. Kasi hindi naman yan natuturo talaga sa ano natin, sa college days. Diba sa ano natin, sa high school, wala. Hindi yan tinuturo. Tinuturo sa atin na how to be a good employee. Diba? Kumbaga, sa craft mo, how to be a good medtech. Para sa akin, diba? How to be a good accountant, how to be a good teacher. Diba? Pero when it comes to your cash flow, how to increase your cash flow, how to manage your finances, walang exact na subject about it. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Delby. Diba? So very important talaga yung self-study. Diba? Maging tayo intentional to learn more about how to make money work for you rather than working for money itself. Kasi diba, yun naman talaga yung very important na ma-realize natin lahat. Kasi di natin yun minsan pinapansin, pero yun totoo. A lot of people right now are working for money. That's why they're in the linear income. Pero kailangan natin mag-add on the side para makalipat tayo dun sa leverage, guys. Diba? So, very important yan. And with that, I would like to thank everyone, diba? To thank everyone talaga na nag-stay sa ating live sa FB. And thank you so much, guys. Kasi diba nag-stay talaga kayo. And ayan, sabi dito ni Ate Julian, may cash flow tracker daw siya. Diba,
Congrats, Julian.
Yes, diba? Sobrang daming pabaon sa atin ng ating speaker. So, thank you so much, guys. With that, I would like to ask you, Coach Shelby, to plug naman ang iyong mga social media accounts kasi sobrang valuable din talaga ang inputs natin for this evening. So, very important na ma-follow din tayo ng lahat ng nanonood ngayon.
Yeah, so I'm not that active with other social media accounts. My very active social media is through my Facebook, so you can just search me, John Lester Banga, and I'm also somehow active in Instagram, so you can type in JL Big Dreamer. So that's my hashtag as well. Because I believe, to wrap up this, Lorraine, no, that
Mhm.
we've got one life, one chance, and what we do with it is up to us.
Yeah.
So, ikaw, Lorraine, meron ka isang, you have a one life, I have one life. This is a gift, and it's up to us. How do we maximize this one? If you're listening right now, you have a gift, you have a talent. It's up to you if you will maximize that or not. Just like this
Exactly.
training, the seminars, this knowledge, it's up to you if you will maximize that one.
And apply it.
So at the end of the
Mhm.
day, it will be you who will fulfill your dreams, who will go for your goals. So go with it and live the life for your dreams. Always dream big, and don't let other people steal away your dreams for you. So congratulations once again, and thank you for
Wow!
having me here in your live session.
Grabe talaga si Coach Shelby. Oh. Diba? Excited ako makita siya sa MOA Arena na mag-talk like this, diba?
Wow.
Ayan naman. So, ngayon naman, I would like to promote our next episode na super amazing and super excited din talaga ako makachika-chika talaga ang ating next speaker for next week. And we'll be talking about why change is hard. Ayan, diba? Medyo low, parang medyo senti, hindi naman senti, pero totoo naman, diba, change is hard. So, mapag-usapan natin yan next week. Bakit bang hirap magbago, diba? So, ngayon, I would like to promote then I would like to ask you guys to don't forget to like, share, subscribe on my YouTube channel, and to follow me on Spotify, on IG, kung di mo pa ako follow sa IG, and on my other social media accounts, such as sa Facebook and also sa Instagram again. And also comment down below kung ano po yung mga content suggestions na tingin nyo gusto nyo din talagang mapag-usapan natin in this kind of segment or sa Lorraine's Review, kasi sobrang appreciated natin yan. And I want to remind everyone that whatever is thinkable is possible. And don't forget to make someone smile today. And with that, I would like to say and have a great evening, everyone. And thank you for plugging in with us. And thank you so much, Coach Jelby, for making time tonight. Ayan, thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
God bless everyone.
God bless. Thank you for staying. God bless. Bye-bye, guys.